Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back once again in my class. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well at your home. My dear students, in the previous video, we have started our revision of chapter 2, Peter Enters the Garden. And there we have revised our lesson 2 in that video. Now in today's video we are going to continue the rest part of this story. We know that this story is written by Beatrix Potter. She was a British children's author and illustrator. She is best known for stories such as those in the Tale of Peter Rabbit. She was very fond of nature and was a conservationist. And here in the previous video we have studied that there were 4 little rabbits: Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail and Peter. And Peter was the very naughtiest rabbit. One morning Mrs. Rabbit said to their 4 little rabbits, that I am going out. You don't do any mischief. And there she instructed to their child that you can go down the lane, but don't go into the garden, into the Mr. McGregor garden. And one more reason, that you may go into the field or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Why? Because their father had ended up there. Their father had an accident there. That's why don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. After that, Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, they were very good little rabbits. They went down the lane and gathered blackberries. But Peter was so naughty. He ran straight away to Mr. McGregor's garden, and they ate there some lettuce, French beans and some radishes. And again father rather feeling sick, again he looked for some parsley. Then after that, when whom should he meet there? He meet Mr. McGregor. What he was doing there? Mr. McGregor was on his hands and knees planting young cabbages, but he jumped up and ran after Peter, waving a rake. And then Mr. McGregor called out that, "Stop, thief." Why he said like that? Because Peter entered in his garden without his permission. That's why Mr. McGregor called Peter a thief. After that, Peter was most dreadfully frightened. He rushed all over the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one shoe among the cabbages and other among the potatoes. Then, when he struck into the gooseberry nut and got caught, Peter thought his end was near. Then again he started crying and shed big tears, but his sobs were overheaded by some friendly sparrow who flew to him in great excitement and begged him to save himself. After that, Mr. McGregor came up with a sieve which he planned to pop upon the top of the Peter. But Peter wrinkled one just in time. He rushed into the tool shed and jumped into a cane. Where he jumped into a cane. Now we are going to continue the story. Mr. McGregor was quite sure that Peter was somewhere in the tool shed, perhaps hidden underneath a flower pot. Then he began to turn them all over carefully, looking under each. Then soon Peter squeezed. Cashew! Mr. McGregor was after him in no time and tried to put his foot upon Peter, who jumped out of a window, upsetting three plants. That's the window was too small for Mr. McGregor, and he was tired of running after Peter. He went back to his work. Then Peter sat down the rest. He was out of breath and trembling with fright, and he had not the least idea which way to go. Then what happened? What was the next scene? You can see on your screen on page number 16 on your right hand side of your screen that when Mr. McGregor came with a sieve and he planned to pop upon the Peter, but Peter has a good luck. He rushed into the tool shed and jumped into a cane. Then Mr. McGregor was quite sure that Peter was somewhere in the tool shed, perhaps hidden under a flower pot. Then he began to turn them over carefully. Under each, whether that is tool shed or underneath a flower pot. Then soon, what happened? What was the next scene? Peter sneezed. Cashew. It is the sound of sneeze. Mr. McGregor, when he listened the sound of the sneeze done by the Peter, then Mr. McGregor was quite sure that Peter is somewhere there itself. Then Mr. McGregor was after him in no time and tried to put his big foot upon the Peter, who jumped out of windows, upsetting three plants. You can see here small plants are shown. Then there Peter upsetting three plants. The window was too short for Mr. McGregor, and he was tired of running after Peter. Then he went back to his work. Peter sat down to rest. He was out of breath and trembling with fright, and he had no least idea which way to go. Now, what happened next? After a time, he began to wander about, going lipty, slowly, not very fast, and looking all around. He found a door in a wall, but it was locked, and there was no room for a fat little rabbit to squeeze underneath, and almost was running in and out over the stone door step, carrying beans and beans to her family in the wood. Then Peter asked her the way to the gate, but she had such a large pea in her mouth that she could not answer. He went back toward the tool shed, but suddenly, quite close to him, he heard the noise of hoe, scratch, scritch. Peter scattered mid-move hurriedly under the bushes, but soon nothing happened. He came out and climbed upon a wheelbarrow and peeped over. The first time he saw was Mr. McGregor hoeing onion. His back was turned toward Peter, and beyond him was the gate. Then what he did? Then Peter got down very quietly off the wheelbarrow and started running as fast as he could. Then what happened next? Along a straight walk behind some black currant bushes, Mr. McGregor caught sight of him at the corner, but Peter did not care. He slipped underneath the gate and was safe at last in the wood outside the garden. Peter never stopped running or looked behind him till he got home to the big tree. My dear students, today we have revised lesson 2, Peter Enters the Garden. In this video, we have completed our revision of lesson 2. Now, in the previous video, I have given you the homework, that is filling the blanks. I hope you all have done your homework. Here is your answer of the filling the blanks. Please learn it at your home. Now it's time for your today's homework. Learn and write question 1 and 2. Answer these questions with reference to the context. Your first question is, your father had an accident there. He was put in a pie by Mrs. McGregor. Then who said these lines? Who said these words and to whom? Your question A. Your question B is, who is Mrs. McGregor? Question C. What do you think was the accident that their father had? Question 2. Peter got down very quietly off the wheelbarrow and started running as fast as he could. Your answer A is, why did Peter get on to the wheelbarrow? Question 2. What did he see from the top of the wheelbarrow? Question C. Why did Peter start running as fast as he could? I hope, my dear students, you will learn and write your question number 1, question number 2, referring to the context at your home. Now, one very important thing I want to remind you once again, please do comment in the comment section for your attendance. It is very, very important for all students. Now, I am going to stop here. Thank you so much. God bless you.